Hello boys and girls, welcome to another video. So just over, well, it must be about a year ago, one of my local pubs was taken over by someone, and talking about making a pig's ear, pub's now closed a year later. I don't know how anyone can get it so wrong, but this guy did. It looked to me very much like he didn't want the local drinkers in there. Being a rural community, you've got a load of farmers. So all the farmers and farmhands get in there. Yeah, alright, they may be a bit rowdy from time to time. Nevertheless, they were spending money over the bar. And those ones he didn't ban, he banned a few, those ones he didn't ban, didn't bother going in, because they didn't feel welcome. Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. You know, that is, in the winter time, that is, you'd say, bread and butter. That keeps the pub going. But no, somehow they managed to drive people away. And of course, he changed most of the staff as well. Oh Christ, more mud. Jesus fucking Christ. Be careful, I have to remember that. There may not be much of it, but if it's wet, it's certainly going to make one hell of a difference. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, driving away locals. Changed quite a lot of the staff. And the staff he replaced them with, well, they had no sort of social skills or anything at all, or some of them didn't. You had the odd one that was quite reasonable. But some of them, they just had no skills beyond the bar at all. At the end of the evening, you know, you turn around and say, yeah, good night, see you next time, and all we got out of them was a grunt. Ridiculous. One of them, well, I know one of them was actually phoning up the police on a regular basis, reporting people. Not that I condone drink driving, but it's not the sort of thing you want in a pub. Whereas the older staff, the staff who were there beforehand, I say, you've had too much, give me your keys, I'll give you a lift home. You know, especially if they knew you were local. They'll give you a lift home and you go up in the morning and pick your car up. Great, fantastic. So if you did get caught up and accidentally have one too many, most of the time, you know, you get home, you get a lift home from the staff, a member staff. Excellent, brilliant. But not these people, no. Report to the police. Do they want custom or not? You get a regular drinker. One night, I was just one too many, one over the top. And next thing you know, bloody getting the police onto them. What a way to run a pub, eh? Ban half the customers, drive the other half away, and then wonder why the profits are down, the takings are down, the turnover's down. Very bad business practice. And in fact, it was so bad because my son works there actually in the kitchens, and no one told them. They all found out through social media, apparently. So no one had any idea until things started showing up on Facebook, etc. That is bad. The guy did not have the balls to say, sorry, I'm going to have to close, or whatever. The other thing that gets me is, It's only sort of like 6 weeks till Christmas. So all the bookings for private functions, etc, etc, they've all had to cancel. It was going to be the busiest time of the year, make the most money, if anything. And why didn't he close in sort of January, just after the new year? It makes me wonder. Something doesn't smell right for some reason or another. Yeah, this pub I've been going there, what, nearly 30 years? Basically since the original owner took over, Richard Holmes. He only leased it to the other guy, but because of legals and various other things he couldn't keep it open, otherwise he could be saddled with a lot of debt apparently. So yeah, it's got to take a while for all the legal wranglings and everything else to sort themselves out before he can even think about opening it again. So unfortunately my son is now out of work. He has been going around asking round for jobs, etc, because he doesn't really want to sign on. So yeah, it's not a good state of affairs, especially just before Christmas. Now you got bills to pay, presents and all that lot. Or I've probably got enough money to help him out. Not that he needs a lot at the moment, but nevertheless he's going to need a bit of cash. So even if it's just something up until Christmas, he can sort of buy a few presents and what have you and enjoy Christmas before he has to sign on or whatever. Here's a pub anyway, check us in. I expect it's all closed. Yeah, something across the car park, yeah, they've closed it all up until further notice, until they sort out everything. A very popular pub it used to be. I still remember being in there some nights and you'd be 3 deep at the bar. Very busy at times. A good reputation for food. Not quite so recently. If anyone knows any sort of part-time jobs or any jobs going, you know, even if it's just till Christmas, please put a mention in the comments below or contact me and I can pass it on to my son who will hopefully will apply. Well, I think that about sums it up, I think. So until next time, keep safe.